Malice Alice. Before I get into video, please don't forget to like and comment under the video. So organ harvesting is happening at the hospitals. There's doctors and hospital admin that are advised to let people pass, or if the person is showing signs of life, they're told to take the person's organs anyway. I really think this is why a lot of older people would say that they never wanted to become organ donors. And I noticed when we were growing up, like my generation, I'm a millennial, they would tell us teachers, and they would have people come into the school and talk to us and be like, yeah, being an organ donor is great because it saves lives. It does save lives, but think about your life first. If you get into something the saying, if you got into a car wreck and you're an organ donor, they're not as too inclined to save you if you weren't an organ donor. So all of this coming out now is showing everyone, hey, being an organ donor is not safe. If something happens to you, or if you flatline, most likely they're not going to save you. If you go into the hospital and you're conscious, but they want your organs, some people are so twisted and maniacal, they may do something to you to take your organs. There was a story, and I actually should cover it soon, where the man was he was getting surgery and they were moving his organs, and he said that he could feel it. There was another person that was declared dead, and they could feel the other people removing their organs, and they shot up off the table, and it was a whole catastrophe. So with that being said, guys, stuff like this happens. We have to look out for ourselves. If you want to be an organ donor, I'm not crapping on that, but just make sure that your family is aware of where you are and that they have some kind of way to reach out to you and to be there. Otherwise, you fall victim to the hospital. I'll let his video play and you guys leave a comment below. I am Malice Alice signing off. Bye.
Organ harvesting has gotten out of control. Organ donors have been waking up right before doctors were about to take their organs out. In many cases, once these patients woke up, the doctors tried to take their organs anyway. And this was not an accident. According to a federal investigation, a nonprofit in Kentucky was pushing hospital workers to remove organs, even when there were signs of life and alertness. In one case, a man woke up when they tried to remove his organs. He cried, pulled his legs to his chest, and shook his head, and the hospital still tried to take his organs anyway. This is chilling stuff. And don't think it just happened to a few people. There were 350 cases in Kentucky over the past 4 years where they were considering removing organs and they had to ultimately stop. The investigation found that in 73 of these cases, officials should have stopped trying to remove the organs sooner because the patients had high or improving levels of consciousness. They don't care if you're conscious when they want to take your organs for money. Things like this are the entire reason that the D3 list exists. And to all these people trying to organ harvest on conscious patients, you've just made the D3 list, a podcast about dumb, desperate, and diabolical business decisions.